I think I speak, or maybe I can at least speak for a number of people when I say we are tired of this concept that things have to always be constantly replaced. We've went through over a good decade of character mantles, people getting swapped around, changed. You have to step aside for the new generation, the next thing, blah, 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 blah. Or characters being bastardized in order to prop up other characters, right? So when something like this pops up, when they don't even attempt to sugarcoat it or even try to, like, do anything, we get this. You know? I am a big fan of Jon Stewart. I liked him in the Justice League animated show. I've read a few of his books here and there. Like, I've always found him to be an interesting and compelling character. Someone who has earned his right to be a Green Lantern. Like, he's one of the greats. You got him, you got Hal Jordan, you got Guy Gardner, and then everything else is after that. It's like it's up to you whether or not they're characters for you, right? And it's been about a good 10 or so years, I think. What was it? 2011ish when Green Lantern that movie came out with Ryan Reynolds as Hal Jordan. So it's been 14 years since we even attempted a live action Hal Jordan. And we've yet to even receive a good one. And after 14 long, insufferable years of the Lantern property even being like so radioactive that no one even wants to touch it, the first chance we get of having a potentially good Green Lantern, Hal Jordan, we're gonna replace him. Like, cause what is this? It's about replacement. When should someone step aside, and when is it time for the next person to take the reins? Are you kidding me? We've been like, what's wrong with having them both in the roster together as friends? As equals. They have never been. It's never been a like mentorly. One of them's older. They were Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan are pretty much in the same age bracket. Like, hell, they have pretty similar backgrounds, at least when it comes to like their military. They're military men. It's just that Hal Jordan was the Air Force, so he's got a little bit more of that cocky nature, while John was more of a Marine. And like, I'm trying to give the benefit of the doubt. I'm trying in my hopeless optimistic viewpoint on the gun stuff. But oh boy, I have to say, stuff like this makes it really hard to even try to defend it and give people like a chance to see that there's some good that can come out of this. It just makes it really difficult for me to even try it. Like, even when I say that Gunn has not been the best when it comes to some of the stuff, like, he's done a lot better than the last guy, but it's not like he's not without his own faults. And then it's like, stuff like this is just, why? People are tired of the replacement gimmick, okay? People want, when you think, hey, live action Green Lantern show, with multiple Green Lanterns, what are they expecting? They're expecting, like, oh, hey, I want to see Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart and Guy Gardner. Hey, maybe get like Kyle Rayner or Jessica Cruz. Have them go fly around the galaxy fighting various intergalactic threats. Have them take on the Sinestro Corps or the Red Lantern Corps. Like, but no. Replacement. Because that's what people want. replacement. And all you're doing is you're dragging Jon Stewart's name in the mud. Because this is the second time that this has kind of happened. The first one was the, what was it? Green Lantern, like, movie from the Tomorrowverse, like that rebirth era of DC animated movies. And this was, like, the first time Jon Stewart got his own, like, solo, like, project kind of thing. But it winds up adapting one of the worst Green Lantern storylines with Parallax and making Hal Jordan be the bad guy that has to die in order for Jon Stewart to exist. And it's like, what the hell, dude? Like, this is not. Like, Jon Stewart does not need this, okay? Jon Stewart is not a character that you need to destroy other characters to prop up. Jon Stewart is a character that can handle stuff on his own. I mean, for the love of Christ, he was in the Justice League show the first time we even see this character. Like, you know, the first Green Lantern character we ever saw in that universe was Kyle Rayner in the goddamn Superman animated series. So we had a completely brand new, spanking new character that was unknown to fans of that universe. And guess what? You didn't need to drag down Hal Jordan. You didn't need to drag down Guy Gardner or Kyle Rayner. You didn't have to do none of that. He was just there. He represented Green Lanterns. He got the job done. He was an amazing character. He had a good, like, wild array of stories, you know? Like, that's all you needed. That's all you need to do. You don't need to be pulling this crap that they were pulling with, like, characters like She-Hulk or whatever. Like, we're done. Stop with the replacements. Stop with replacement, like, gimmicks, dude. We just want Hal Jordan. We just want Jon Stewart. Equal footing. Two cool human Green Lanterns doing their thing. It's really not that hard, but then again, you got people who think if they reinvent the wheel on a sandwich is a good idea, but whatever.